Hey, Dr. Schlegel. This is my next noticing journal. And what I've noticed is that I've actually learned how to use the metronome effectively in my practice time. I mean, earlier before I got here, I would use the metronome, but I wouldn't like really use the metronome, like taking things down half speed and then speeding them back up. And then I've learned by doing that, I've progressed a lot more. And I've just noticed that my playing has become more stable. I mean, I could play, but like it wasn't to the point where like it was rhythmically accurate like all the time, and it's something I really want to strive for. And I'm starting to get this new warm up that's gonna help me with my intervals and hearing them better when I play. That way, I can play more in tune. And when I do sextets or when I do something regarding horn, um, I've noticed that I really want to minor in theory, but sadly we don't have that program here. So that might have to wait for my master's degree or at some other point in my musical career. But I just really like theory a lot, and I just love it. I don't understand. I feel like a really big nerd when I say, "Oh, I love theory." Because most people really hate it. They just don't like it that much. So yeah. Anyway, just stuff like that, and going to the David Maslenka concert was really great. Getting to hear the hosannas being played for the first time, the clarinet and the singer was really great to hear. David Maslenka's music has always been a favorite of mine. We played it back in high school. We played his saxophone concerto in high school, and he actually came. So it's like my second time meeting him, and I still learn something different every time I meet him. So it's still a great experience to get to talk with Dr. Maslenka. Today I went to see West Side Story for the first time. I'm not really a big play person, but I actually liked it a lot, and it was different. I mean, getting to hear the orchestra play behind the scenes, and it was really good music all around, and great acting, great singing. And it was just I never really experienced that before. I never really had the chance to where I'm from, so it was just different. And also I maybe taking up choir just to help with oral skills because I'm not really good at oral skills. Like I never really was good at it. I mean, I can do written theory, but I really can't do oral skills that well. So I feel like singing them and being in a choir with other people, like and just getting used to singing those intervals would really help me. Being able to hear those different intervals a lot more accurately for when I'm actually a band director. Um, I've also noticed that I like history a lot, so I'm probably gonna do that for maybe my history minor for some a history teacher. I thought that might be something I'd want to get into maybe. I just like history a lot. I like the different aspects of cultures and different points of view from different people that you get to experience through history. Like you can say the Indians this, Indians that, but you could also say Thomas Jefferson this, Thomas Jefferson that, and just looking at different things from different perspectives just is a great eye opener for a lot of different areas in the music field and just the field in general. Just teaching something to someone else and just getting to like, hey, you can have another point of view, and it's okay to have that other point of view, but explain to them that this is their point of view and this is why they feel this way. And I feel like that's important to incorporate to students no matter what area that you're teaching in, is that there's always another point of view, there's always another way to do something that you just don't know you know yet. Because I mean, for an example with music, like when we first started out, we would never would have imagined we would have been playing the stuff we are now. And now it's like, oh my god, I can do all this stuff. Well, it's like it's not that you couldn't do it, it's that you just didn't know that you could yet. And that's going to be a really big part of my philosophy, is that you don't really know what you can do yet until you actually put it in your hands and you actually try. So that's just something I'm going to strive for later on in my career. That's hopefully when I make it out of here. But it's good talking to you, Dr. Schlegel.